Hi, everybody. Thank you guys for coming back. This is like week 12 or 13 or 14. I don't know, but I'm loving what's going on. I'm thrilled. We have such a huge house tonight. This is really fantastic. We have two wonderful comedies with great teams, great actors, great playwrights. So thank you guys for making this a weekly occurrence. We love having you and we love being here. I guess before we get going, I just want to bring up that tip jar. Everybody tells me to remind everybody about it. So remember to tip your bartender. And we will, that's on our website. So if you go to the website, you can find it. Tonight we're streaming on Facebook, as well as we have a wonderful, beautiful house. So thank you guys again. Let's jump right into it with the first play.
Place: the kitchen and living room of a small house in Venice, California. Time: the present, the day before Thanksgiving. At Rise, Zoe Greer is in her kitchen, busy with something on the stove. The back door opens and Zoe and Lauren enter. Each are carrying a suitcase, a coat, and a brown paper shopping bag.
Sweetheart! And you made it!
Mom!
Hey! Come here! Come here! Let me see. Oh my God, I can't believe it. A whole year. Did you cut your hair? Oh, it looks so pretty.
Thanks, it's great to see you too, Mom. I'm so sorry we missed lunch. The airport was insane, and we had to wait forever until we could squeeze into that little shuttle bus.
Yeah.
Oh, Mom, this is Lauren.
Nice to meet you, Mrs. Greer.
Welcome, Lauren. I'm so glad you could come. Here, sit down, you guys. Would you like some coffee?
Yeah, that would be great.
Great.
Where's Dad?
He's out in the garden. He's outside. Here. Lauren, how do you take it?
Just some cream, please.
Oh, I'm so sorry. We only have soy milk.
Soy milk?
Yeah, it's healthy. So, how was the trip? Was the trip okay?
It was fine, but you know, they don't serve you anything on the plane anymore, not even peanuts. So, do you have anything to nibble on?
Here you go. Yeah, I have some soy nuts and some, let's see, sunflower seeds.
Seeds? Ugh. No, I was thinking something more filling. Maybe a ham sandwich?
Oh, no, dear, we don't eat meat anymore. Or fish, or fowl.
You're joking, right?
No, dear, nothing with a face.
A face? Really? Since when?
Well, it's been a while.
Wow. Okay. Well, maybe just some cheese and crackers.
Oh, no, dear, no cheese. No, we don't keep cheese in the house anymore.
No cheese? Cheese doesn't have a face. Why no cheese?
No butter, no milk, no eggs. It's wrong to take a baby calf's nourishment away, or a poor chicken's unborn child.
Jeez, cancel my omelet. What is all this? What's going on?
And leather. We don't wear leather. He threw my coat away.
Dad? Your gorgeous leather coat, he threw it out?
Yep, and his nice belt and all his shoes.
So what is he wearing now? Plastic shoes from Payless?
Oh, no, dear goodness, no, the environment. Plastics come from oil. No, we have hemp, things like that, see?
Oh, this is all very strange.
Those are they look very comfortable.
Yeah, I don't really miss my Charles Jourdan anymore. They wouldn't really go with anything that I'm wearing these days anyway.
So when did all this happen, Mom?
It's been a while. Feels like years, but it's only been 6 months.
I'm so sorry, Mrs. Greer. I brought you some things. Zoe said you like them, but I guess they're not really gonna...
Oh, no, that's all right. That's okay. You didn't know, you know. Oh boy, butter cookies. Ooh, brie. Smoked salmon. Oh, foie gras.
Here. I'll take them back.
No.
Sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. You didn't know. You know. Foie gras. You know, yes, you better take them back.
So what do you guys actually eat now? I mean, it's Thanksgiving tomorrow. What are we having?
Well, we have kale and soybeans, and squash.
Squash.
Lots of squash and soybeans. Oh, I already said that, right? And sweet potatoes. Lots of sweet potatoes. Oh, and tofurky.
Excuse me?
It's tofu shaped to look like a turkey. I don't know how they do that, but it's very clever. It almost even tastes like turkey.
I bet.
Yeah, well, not exactly, I admit, but no turkey has to sacrifice his life for our dinner.
Oh, I've seen turkeys. I don't think it's such a sacrifice.
Oh, Zoe, dear.
I mean, they don't look like they're having all that much fun.
Yeah.
I brought some wine too.
Ooh,
Is that okay?
Well, we've been drinking mead. It's made from honey. But let's see, what kind of wine? I mean, we have to think about the field workers and the grape pickers. And is it red?
Well, I brought a red and a white, a Merlot and a Chardonnay.
Oh.
Well, go ahead, Mom. It's just a glass of wine. Okay.
Look, it depends on where the grapes were grown and how the workers were treated and whether they used pesticides. Let's see. Hopkins Vineyard. Never heard of that one. I'll have to look it up. Your dad gave me a list.
Well, I hope I haven't caused you any trouble. Here, I'll take them back.
No, that's okay. I don't want to be rude. It was very thoughtful for you to bring them.
All right, so where's Dad anyway?
He's in the garden, meditating.
Meditating?
Yep, that's what he does now. He meditates quite often.
He meditates? Oh, well, I'll go tell him that we're here.
No, I think it's better if you just let him finish. He's balancing his chi. He'll be done soon. Here, have some more coffee.
Thanks.
Now, tell me about Connecticut. I bet all that fall foliage is out.
It was, but it's getting cold now.
Yeah, I really miss it, especially this time of year. Cocoa weather, we used to call it. Cocoa and apple cider and donuts.
And shepherd's pie. My mom used to make the best shepherd's pie.
And apple pie.
And spaghetti bolognese.
Yep. Apple pie warm with a big chunk of cheddar cheese.
Oh, or a la mode. A la mode, vanilla ice cream, the creamy kind.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but there are more important things to think of now. You know, mindfulness, enlightenment, the plight of the whales.
Oh.
Wherever you go, there you are.
Oh. Yes, Yes.
Wow. You never mentioned anything. I mean, all the time we talked on the phone, you never said a word about any of this, Mom.
Yeah, well, it seemed best to wait till I could tell you in person. You know how it is. All things return to the Tao as the river flows down to the sea.
Oh, what does that mean?
Well, it's one of your dad's favorite sayings, one of them anyway. He's become such a spiritual person, Zoe. You should be very proud of him.
This is all so, I mean, when did this all happen? Last time I was here, Dad was on the sofa swilling beer, shouting to the Lakers and eating sausage grinder. What happened, Mom?
He became one with the universe.
What are you talking about?
Okay, the Noble Eightfold Path says that...
Okay, Mom, please, could you just answer me in regular words? What's going on? I don't understand.
All right, well, dear, the Tao that can be underknown is not the true Tao.
Okay, Mom, okay. Can we open a bottle of wine? Seriously.
I don't know where I left that list of acceptable wines.
Well, this is from a very small private vineyard in Connecticut, Mrs. Greer. The grapes are organically grown, and they don't have any field workers. The family do everything themselves.
No grapes were harmed in the making of this wine, Mom. All right. Here, Mom.
Oh, I don't know.
I think it's okay, Mrs. Greer.
Drink up. Mom.
Well.
So how are you with all this stuff?
Hmm.
I mean, this is so not you.
He's teaching me. He's my guru. You know that word?
It means teacher.
Mm-hmm. It's a Hindu term. It means teacher.
That's what you just said.
Yeah. I mean, there are no comings, there are no goings.
If you say so.
Welcome. May you be free from suffering and the root of suffering.
You too.
Hi, Dad. This is Lauren.
You enjoy happiness and the root of happiness.
Ooh, this is gonna be a long weekend.
I'm glad to see you, sweetheart.
Lauren brought some wine, dear, and I couldn't find my list, but I was.
Oh, I'm sure it's excellent. A toast to the universe, the center of love and kindness. Love and kindness radiate through our being, nurturing us, renewing us, and enlivening us. Welcome to our home, Lauren.
Thank you, Mr. Greer.
Call me Daniel.
Thank you, Daniel.
Tell me, Lauren, do you practice meditation?
Me? No, I'm in real estate.
You have a beautiful aura. It's pink and gold. You must be a very compassionate person.
Oh, she is.
You can see that? My aura, I mean.
Yes, of course. And I can see your fourth chakra too. It's green.
Is that a good thing?
You're a loving person.
Yes, she is. Can you see mine?
Yes, dear. Om mane padme om.
Okay.
Means you must look for the jewel in the lotus. You should begin to purify and transform your consciousness.
You have to pour white light into your head, dear,
That sounds painful.
to release your negative thoughts. It's what I have to do.
Really?
Yeah. See, you meditate and make your intention, and then you say, sorry, Daniel, what were those words again?
Om vara sattva hung.
Right. That's right. That's what you say.
Your mom is a very young soul, Zoe, but it takes her a while.
Dad, Mom's not dumb. Don't say things like that.
Oh, it's all right, dear. It's just your father has lived many more lifetimes than I have. It's my karmic burden.
I wasn't being insulting to your mother, Zoe, dear. We all have our own mission. We all move at our own pace through the cosmos. I love your mother.
But all that about her karmic burden, that doesn't sound very nice.
Your mother and I are completely happy, completely at peace with ourselves and each other. Do you know why?
You have green chakras?
Because we let one moment fold into the next without judging or condemning. We observe, we accept.
You accept. That's very nice. I like that.
There's only this moment, only now.
I mean, I feel like that sometimes when I'm happy.
The door to love is closed. Life is heartless.
That's so true.
I think you're an old soul too, Lauren. I think you have the potential for wisdom and understanding.
Really? Thank you. That's nice.
God, Dad, I feel like I don't know you.
Because I've discovered my true self.
But how? When? What
It's transformed.
happened? But what happened, Dad? What changed you?
I was out alone, walking. I sat on the beach looking up at the stars and the moon, and I felt the ocean and the whole cosmos talking to me, calling to me, telling me that all my life up until that point was a false life.
Is that all?
That's when I started my quest.
Well, and you met Vida.
Vida, yes. Very spiritual person, a teacher, spirit guide.
Like a ghost?
Yeah, I wish.
No, no, Vita is very much alive. I meant a guide to the spiritual.
When was this? And who is she? I mean, where did you meet her?
Patience is one of the 6 perfections, Zoe. We'll talk about this again. Now, I would like to show you and Lauren my meditation garden. It's very serene. Would you honor me by coming to see it?
Thank you. Yeah, it sounds lovely.
You go ahead, Laura. I'll be out in a minute, Dad.
We are all one, Zoe. I do not need to be placed above you. Won't you call me Daniel?
I'll try.
Namaste.
Zoe,
Huh?
is your dad okay? I mean, he's a little affectionate.
What do you mean?
I mean, forgive me, but it feels like he's hitting on me.
No, dear, he would never do that. His love is universal. He loves all God's creatures, like the whale.
Come on, Laura. He's my dad. It's fine.
I'm sorry. I'm just...
No. It's not a problem.
Yeah, go. That's right, dear. Just go see his garden. He loves to show it. You should go too, Zoe.
Yeah, you come too, Zoe.
I will in a minute. Go on, Laura. It's okay.
You won't be long?
Nope. I'll be right there. Mom! This is crazy! What the hell's going on?
Well, dear, do you suppose we could have a little bit more of that wine? I hate to have it go to waste.
Okay. So is that how it happened? Dad just sat on the beach and all of a sudden he turned into the Dalai Lama?
I wish you wouldn't have these negative thoughts, dear. You lose your conscious connection to the cosmos that way.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to be cynical, but this is all so sudden and so...
Different.
Well, I was going to say extreme.
And that's because you're not used to it. Look, I thought the same thing at the beginning, but he's taught me to look at things through his eyes.
Well, I think it's better to look at things through your own eyes.
Well, I did at first, but then when I looked at myself that way, I didn't like what I saw.
What do you mean?
Well, he helped me to see how much negativity I had and how much anger and selfishness, mindlessness, we call it. Not caring about the whales enough and full of earthly desires.
Earthly desires.
Yeah, like going to the movies or having nice clothes or going out to a good dinner or, playing bridge with your friends.
There's nothing wrong with any of that, Mom.
Well, I didn't used to think so, but earthly desires are what keep us from enlightenment.
I don't think that can be true.
No, I didn't think so either at first. I put up quite a battle.
So he wore you down? I know what Dad can be like when he wants to convince someone. He's a pit bull. He never lets it go. Like when I wanted to move back to Connecticut.
No, that's just it. He's changed. He really has, truly. And all he thinks about now is becoming a better person and helping other people become better too.
Mom, you're already a good person. You're sweet, you're loving,
But
you're
he
awesome.
cares about every living creature. Whales, dolphins.
I saw a show on the Nature Channel. Dolphins aren't that great. They eat seals.
Look, I care about my family and my friends, but the terrible truth is, I don't care all that much about the whales. I wish them well, of course, but I don't think about them like your dad does.
Mom, I really don't.
I know it's hard to understand at first, but see, Daddy went through kind of a rough time last year.
What happened? Wait, is he all right?
Yeah, he is now. I mean, this has really helped him.
What was it? You never said anything.
Well, Dad, he didn't want me to worry you. He almost didn't tell me, but then in the end, he had to.
Now I'm getting really worried. Just tell me.
Well, it started at, you have to promise you won't say anything.
Not a word. What happened?
Okay. Well, it started at work. there are some people there. I don't know. He got on the wrong side. And suddenly he had his biggest accounts taken away and given to other younger men. And I mean, after all he did for that business, he was the one who brought in all the business, you know, and those twerps started saying, oh, insurance, man, it's like a young man's game, and trying to talk him into early retirement. They practically forced him out.
Wait, he's out?
Well, he does a little part-time consulting now and then.
Are you guys okay?
Well, we have his pension and a little put by. We'll be fine.
But that must have been hard on him.
And then he goes to the doctor and finds out that his blood pressure and his cholesterol sky high.
Is he okay?
Well, that's really when it all began.
Oh, that's when he sat on the beach and heard the cosmos telling him to love the whales and everything?
Yeah, well, not exactly, not right away. I wonder, is there just another drop of that delicious wine?
Yeah, we brought 2 bottles, Mom.
Yes.
Go on. Okay.
Darling, it's awfully good.
Mm-hmm. So how did it happen? I mean, this transformation.
Well, I suppose it was all Vita.
Vita, the spirit guy?
Yeah, well, it was my fault. I mean, it was my doing. I mean, I made the cause for it to happen.
Uh-oh.
No, nothing like that. Just she has a very strong personality. She has a lot of chi.
Tell me.
Well, after the doctor, your dad was so depressed. And I read a few articles in the Ladies' Home Journal about changing your diet and taking certain vitamins that would help cholesterol and such. So I made him go with me to that health food store on Pico.
Yeah, and?
Well, it helped. He's a lot healthier now.
Okay, and Vita?
Oh, right. Well, she worked there. She advised him.
Mm-hmm.
And then she invited him to a meditation class at the Zen Center.
Wait, just Dad?
No, she invited me too, but it sounded like a bunch of BS to me. So Dad went by himself.
And?
I don't know. Zoe, suddenly he was different.
Come on, it happened just like that overnight. Did she bewitch him?
No, she just seemed to take over somehow. He started going to meditation classes and lectures and meetings with her. And then he went away with her to the ashram. You know what that is?
Yes.
Well, I didn't. I got upset and I went out there to the desert to, find him. I thought, but it was just all these people in white clothes doing yoga and eating mung beans and listening to this very old man talking for hours. They invited me to stay.
Did you?
Yes, for a week.
And?
Oh, darling, I was so bored and so hungry, and my back was killing me from all that kneeling. And that's when I knew that I was many, many lifetimes away from enlightenment.
And Dad?
He was having a ball. They made such a big fuss over him. And Vita, she couldn't do enough for him. She's the one who told him all about being an old soul. Oh, weeks away from enlightenment, and a great mission among the people.
And you?
Well, you can tell I'm just not there yet, but I try. I really do. Anyway, that's not important. What's important is that your dad is really happy now. And he's changed. I can hardly believe it, Zoe. I mean, he loves everyone now.
Really? Everyone.
Even those stinkers at work. He's full of forgiveness.
Wow. Really?
You'd be amazed. He talks all the time about reverence and how we have to all respect one another. Every single person is worthy of love and respect.
Really? Dad says that.
All the time. So, honey, please, give him a chance. Let him know that you think this is great, that he's great. That means a lot to him, that we see him as great.
Well, that is great. I mean, if that's the way he feels now.
I tell you, honey, he's a different person.
Oh.
You should see this garden, Zoe. It's just raked sand and pebbles. And so beautiful and so peaceful.
I'm happy you like it.
And a big statue of Confucius right in the middle.
Actually, it's Amida Buddha.
And he taught me a chant.
Mantra.
Yes, a mantra.
Called Tonglen meditation, trying to give people joy and wisdom and kindness.
That's so nice.
And love.
Love.
It's the way to live. It's the way I live now.
Well, that's really wonderful, Dad. Daniel, I mean...
There's nothing I want except for everyone to be happy, to live life free of suffering and judgment and disrespect. I know it isn't always easy to follow the way, but I've become aware of something greater than myself.
That's so beautiful.
We all have this beauty inside us. Every single person. It's just a question of bringing it out. Isn't that right?
Yeah, I'm working on it. Honestly.
You'll get there, darling. Maybe not in this lifetime, but that doesn't matter. What matters is the effort, the seeking towards enlightenment.
Your dad is remarkable, Zoe. Mr. Daniel, you're really an amazing person. I can't tell you how wonderful it is to hear all this. I was so worried, but now we have something very special to tell you, both of you.
Wait. I'm not sure that...
No, it's great. It's wonderful. Mrs. Greer, Daniel, Zoe and I have something wonderful to tell you. We're getting married.
Excuse me?
We're in love and we're so happy together. It's been almost a year and now we can make it official.
I wanted to tell you so many times, but I was afraid. And then I thought in person would be best, and we came here so we could tell you. I was scared to death. But now, Dad, this transformation, whew, it's a miracle.
As soon as I heard you say all that stuff about acceptance and love and respect, I felt like an enormous scary weight lifted off me. It's just what you said. The way to live.
You're so great, Dad. And I know you'll come to be happy for us, Mom.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Oh, so Lauren and I love each other and we want to be together forever?
How is that possible?
We met last Christmas at a concert.
No, I mean, you're my daughter. This doesn't make sense to me. Oh, I have to, I need to,
What is it? What's wrong, Dad?
Are you okay? Mr. Greer? Daniel?
Meditate. I am joy. I am love. I am patience. I am wisdom. I am joy. This is insane.
Do you want to go out to the meditation garden, Dan?
I am patience. I am joy. I am forgiveness. Why don't they go out there?
Dad,
Yeah.
what is it? What's wrong?
All right, dear. He just needs a minute. This was just a bit of a surprise, that's all. Listen, hey, why don't you two go out to the garden? Watch the sun.
But, I mean, Dad, you said you were all about...
Oh, gee, did I say the wrong thing? Zoe,
Oh,
is this okay?
No, go on, dear. It's a lovely evening. Dan, what are you doing?
you better meditate with me now. I am wisdom. I am patience. I am forgiveness. I am, come on, say it with me.
Dan.
I am wisdom. I am patience. Whew. Well, this is crazy.
For God's
Come
sake,
on, say it.
Dan.
Did you know this? This is sick.
Don't be ridiculous. There's nothing sick here. The girls love each other.
Jesus Christ. How can she? She was always a normal girl.
Yeah, she's still normal. She's in love.
Love? You call that love?
Yeah, what does it matter? They're happy together. I mean, who cares?
Because it's a sickness. It's not normal.
What about all that love and respect?
Ooh.
What about the whales?
Fuck the whales. This is my only daughter I'm talking about. And she's telling me she's queer.
Oh, that is a terrible word. You
Oh.
should be ashamed of yourself. All this endless talk and these books and all that sitting around on the floor muttering weird words. Don't you listen to any of it?
You don't understand. That's different. That's about the Tao and enlightenment. This is real life.
Exactly.
It's on a different plane. It's beyond your understanding.
Oh, that's a bunch of crap.
This is a disaster.
Now you stop saying that. Your daughter is happy. What's your problem?
Another girl. She wants to marry another girl. Are you so out of touch with the workings of the universe that you don't understand what's wrong with this?
If you say that damn word one more time, I'm going to scream.
Oh.
Universe this and universe that. I am sick to death of hearing about your goddamn universe. Love is love. What's so hard to understand about that?
What's everyone going to say?
Well, they'll meditate and they'll come up with something. And why should you care what anybody says?
Why? Why? No. No. We got to do something about this. We can't let this happen.
Listen to me, Daniel Greer. You have to change your heart right now.
No, I can't.
Daniel, pull yourself together. Now you go outside to that sand pit of yours and you do whatever it takes to make yourself smarter. And then you come back in here and wish them happiness.
How can I do that?
You're the guru. You figure it out. And don't you dare come back here until you do. I mean it.
Door! Oh.
Girls, come on back in. That's wonderful news, girls. We are so happy for you.
Thanks, Mom.
Thanks, Mrs. Greer.
No, I think you better call me Mom too.
Oh, that's so nice. Thanks.
So where's Dad? Is he all right?
He's so happy that he went out to offer prayers of gratitude. Now, I want to hear about all your plans. Come, sit. All right, let's finish that wine. What happened to that bag of goodies? Bring it on out. We need to celebrate.
Yes!
Woo!
Yay!
Okay, there we go. So we have a lot of thank yous, great jobs. I do have hands already raised. So let's go to Safia. Safia. I hope I'm saying your name right. Safia, I think you're on. Let's see. You will unmute automatically in moments.
Yeah, but I've started the video.
Let's see.
Can't start your video.
I'm hoping. Can you unmute yourself, Safia? Bottom left button. There you go.
Yes.
Okay.
I simply like the writing. It was fun.
Thank
I
you.
enjoy it. I really did. This is a new thing. I simply like the way it's working out. And you all did a good job. Thank you.
We do have Natalie. You're more than welcome to come and join us.
Oh,
Actually,
I'm trying.
just turn your video on.
Okay.
It's been stopped. Oh, there you go.
There you go. So so we have both playwrights here.
Hello.
We had Gina.
Hi, Natalie.
Hi. I just wanted to thank the cast and the director.
Hi, Natalie.
Hi. Hi, Jonathan. Thank you so much. You were absolutely fabulous. And, you know, I was laughing at this play, and I know it by heart. But you know what you did, and I said earlier to the cast, I think, you know, it's just an amazing thing for a playwright when the voices outside your head match the voices inside your head. So you know, just the way you imagined that character.
That's wonderful.
That's what you get. So thank you so much. And this is really fun. This is really great.
We're so lucky to.
And I loved the other play too. My husband's British actually, and he was just laughing his head off. It's hilarious.
Very good. Well, we're thrilled. Thank you, Sarah Gerfield and her mom for actually introducing us to you. So
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's fantastic. All right, cool. We have, let's see, Amazing All. Lisa Richards says, Amazing All. How do you work the tip jar? It comes from Gene Cooper. If you go to smartphonetheater.com, you'll see it right in the center of the website, and there's a button, and everything is sort of self-explanatory. Love the plays. Gene Cooper, Melissa Jo Smith, absolutely wonderful. Lots of applause. Sandra Curry, perfectly fabulously demented. What a pair of plays. Congratulations all around. From Sarah, great work, team. Dave Field, I have your hand is up. I don't know if it's from before or after. So I am, so you are now activated if you unmute. Go for it.
I just want to say about this whole operation. It's become so eclectic. Every week it's different and fresh and new. And you guys were a beautiful contribution to the whole thing. Thank you.
Thanks, Dave.
Thank you.
Thanks. And which gives me a great segue. Next week, we go back into a full-length play written by Dave Field. So, which is a terrific play. It's with Mo Irvin, Day Young, and Jonathan Arkin, starting next week. So we'll do Act 1 next week and Act 2 the following week after that. So you gave me the perfect opportunity to give a plug, Dave. Thank you. Melissa Jo, your last name is cut off. So you're on. Go for it.
Hi, hello.
Oh, you love.
I am very well, and that was just wonderful. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. It was well worth staying up till, what is it, nearly 2 or 3 in the morning here.
Really?
And I would just like to say that both plays were great, and this format works so well because it brings an intensity, a sort of filmic quality to everyone's faces. So I felt like we were getting something different and in some ways better than theatre because of that intimacy. So thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. What wonderful compliment. Thank you very much. You're calling from England, I'm assuming?
Yes,
Oh,
London.
Oh, wow.
That's amazing.
That's so
Thank you very
cool.
much. I think you get the award for the largest distance, the greatest distance. So,
But yet I'm in your
Actually-
living rooms.
but you do.
Right.
Yeah, I wish you were.
Actually, we have viewers from Japan watching tonight also.
No kidding. How
Really?
No
wonderful.
kidding.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Great.
That's it. Let's see. Day Young says, wonderful, everyone, actors, playwrights, and directors. God bless the actors in Gina's play with those tongue twisters. Love it all. Love it all. All right. We're at 5 after 6. We've gone a little bit long. Yeah.
There's a Q&A. There's Margot.
Oh, we have a Q&A. Let's see what's happening here. Margot says, Rife, I hope I'm saying it correctly. Excellent work. Both ensembles were keenly good. First time in seeing more than a monologue. Liked the faces together and was surprised by the liveness of both pieces. Thank you very much. Thank you very. There's a way. I mean, we're really starting to get a handle on it. So there's certainly a way of working Zoom live streaming. So I love what casts do with it. I think Jonathan did an amazing job. Gina did an amazing job. So people coming and going. And I like to tell people that it's sort of a,
yeah, for sure.
Oh, yeah. Well, but I like to describe it as a hybrid between theater, radio, and TV. So when you sort of embrace all of that, it comes alive, and everybody is, and it's really fantastic. All right, Lynn Marcus, you have to unmute yourself.
Are you there?
Yes.
Oh, yes. So, you know, I was watching the play from Vermont, both of them. The act, you know, it's so intense to see acting on Zoom like that. Such big acting. It was fabulous. Natalie, I loved it. And Boxing Day was terrific also. Natalie, are you there?
I'm here. I can't see you, but I can hear you.
Yes, it was fabulous, fabulous. I thought it was 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, but thank God I figured it out. It was great.
I'm glad. I'm so glad. Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Bill Kaiser says, for the actors, what's the biggest challenge when rehearsing and performing?
Speaking for me, this was my first time acting on Zoom. And when we actually rehearsed it in person, it of course was like working on a stage, and it all flowed beautifully and made sense. And then when we did our rehearsal on Zoom, it just was very difficult. It was difficult to manage working with the script. It was difficult managing, knowing where to look, how to react, how to stay in the moment, how to be glued to a monitor. So it's a very false sort of venue that you have to make look real. So I can tell it's going to take some practice and some work if we stay here long in this particular arena. I hope we don't.
And I would add to that hi Bill, and there's a little bit of delay going back and forth between when I'm talking and someone else is talking, and we kind of had to learn that and account for that. So that was one of the things, is just kind of a natural delay with the technology, but it's actually with a high-speed internet, it's pretty simultaneous. But just a little bit of working a mouse while I'm performing and scrolling through the script. That's a new skill for me. So
there's a lot of multitasking. Actors have a lot of multitasking to do. So it's
and I'll be waiting for my Teamsters check for being a camera operator.
Lisa, go for it. Lisa, you're muted. Lisa, you're muted. Lisa Robbins, you're muted.
This time for me, somehow I was in the wrong view at the beginning. So the challenge for me was I didn't realize that I could control, that I was controlling that. So it wasn't. So for the first quarter of the play, I was in a different view, and I couldn't see all the players that I was working with. So that was a challenge. And then also, like knowing where to look, whether you look in the box or into the camera. So it's all like the technical aspects, but it's certainly a lot of fun, And whether you're doing stage acting or film acting, what are we doing exactly? So, but it's
that was true. Tim Gallagher, I'm gonna go to Tim really quick. All right, Tim, you're on. You have to unmute yourself, Tim.
Hey, cousin.
And Bill, I apologize for butchering your name. I hope I didn't do so that poorly. Tim Gallagher, you have to unmute yourself. You're on. So bottom left-hand button of your Zoom window. All right, while you're doing that, I'm just gonna read Doug Roylance. Any relation?
Yes, brother.
Both plays were terrific and all actors were amazing. I thoroughly enjoyed this. My question to all actors is, as an actor.
All right, I'm unmuted here.
Okay, Tim, let me just finish this and then you're on.
Okay.
My question to all actors is, as an actor, how different was the acting on Zoom where you really cannot look into each other's eyes and react to their emotions and lines naturally? Anybody want to jump in on that one? Yeah, let's go for it.
Yeah, so I think it's really what Todd kind of mentioned earlier. It's a hybrid of theater and voice and filming. So because when you're looking someone in the eye, you have to look straight into the camera like I'm doing right now. So I have to imagine that whoever I'm talking to is right there where the camera is. So it's kind of like almost for an actor, a lot of things are with your imagination. So it's almost like when you're filming sci-fi stuff, for example, and you film with a green screen. Let's say it's a sci-fi movie where I have to shoot an alien. There's not in real life going to be an alien, right? So I have to imagine there's an alien, and I have to look at certain spots and see the alien and shoot it. So it's kind of like, to me, that's my experience. It's kind of like filming green screen stuff where you're imagining things.
Thank you, Yaz. So we're all aliens, basically. Yes. All right, Tim, you're on. Tim, go for it.
Hi, that was great. I really enjoyed it.
Thank you.
Do you hear me, Marty?
Yay, Tim.
That was great. How you doing? I'm glad you invited me.
Thank you, cousin.
Yeah, everybody was wonderful there, and the format was terrific. I could just see things in the future with this thing, you know.
Let's hope so.
Tim's listening. Tim was viewing from Florida, all the way from sunny Florida. So
Well,
beautiful. Well, Tim, thanks for coming in.
all right, Marty. Take care.
hey, Tim.
All right, bye.
All right, Michael Kavanaugh.
Wait a minute.
So many talented people and two wonderfully talented scripts and directors and a glass of wine. It was a really wonderful experience. I know several of you, and I was just delighted to be able to see and hear, and watching you with that bottle of wine was, I thought, right on, you know. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Had a really nice time. Thank you all.
Thank you,
Todd,
Michael.
can I say something?
Yeah, please.
I was going to say that it was Todd's idea with the props to pass them through the lens. And I just got a note from a friend of mine in New York who loved that. So I think we did it, you know, I think it worked this time. You know, it really did. It really felt natural. Thank you, Todd, for suggesting that.
John, when you guys had that, right from the beginning, when you had the shopping bag with the wine and everything else, and you sat it down, and then she picked up the shopping bag, I went, love it.
Yay!
Yay! It was your idea, so I was trying to give you credit. I mean, really nice. Because it created a third dimension, you know, which I really like.
It works.
Hyperspace.
Hyperspace, yes. Exactly.
All right, guys, we're about a quarter after, so I'm going to say, unless anybody wants to add anything from our cast. Playwrights, do you want to share anything?
I had a blast. I was so excited that there was another piece with us, and it felt really like a little community.
Yeah.
It was fun knowing there was another cast cranking away out there, that it made me feel a little better, a little bit more. So, and then working with Greg and working with Pam was an absolute total joy, So I have to thank. And they've played husband and wife before, so it was kind of like a twofer. But it was really, this was a great thing. I needed this. I needed this week. So thank you guys so much, all of you. Thank you today.
Yeah, and I say the same thing to our cast. Our cast was terrific. We had a wonderful rehearsal process, however quick. But I really appreciate everyone's talent and willingness and everything. Thank you so much, really.
Thanks, Jonathan.
I just wanted to add one real quick thing. This is my inaugural voyage into the land of Zoom performing, and couldn't have had a better piece with a better partner to work with. And you guys, that first piece, it was wonderful just to sort of watch and go, okay, this is good. We're, you know, because it was brand new, all of it, brand new day. So many thanks. And, you know, let's do it again.
Thanks, Greg. Don't go far. No one. Everybody stay close. Don't go far. All right. I am going to say Thank you to our wonderful cast. And thank you to our wonderful audience. Remember, next week we have Act 1 of a full length, and then Act 2. And guys, I really love the fact that you come out every week. So thank you, and we'll see you next week. Okay? Bye.
Thanks, Todd. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Great work, everyone.
Want to talk to Pam?
Hang on.
Okay.